Hello, everybody. Sorry, Catherine, for interrupting you. What did you say now?
How is Carrie?
Carrie is healing well. She got permission from the doctor today to actually walk, even though she's sort of been hobbling around without her scooter for since Tuesday, I think. She'll probably join us here in the voice here in just a little bit. Okay, over on the YouTubes here, do. I'm losing it already. Lee has already taken out the trash. Thank goodness, because I've been doing it for days. Hello, Joe. He's got the Discord link over there. Let me get into the YouTube and pin that up while we're there. Let me get over into Twitch and we'll pin it there. We're going to be here for a few hours tonight. Let's see. Let me go to.
Oh, you don't even know, Catherine.
Oh, good. Carrie joined us. Yeah.
We are excited about it, but we're like, okay, here we go. So anyway, but I am, as Tim said, I heard him say it from the living room. I'm in the living room. I got the go ahead from my doctor to walk around, but I've been kind of walking around the house for a while. He says, if you want to go to the zoo, take your scooter. So I'm like, I'm not going to the zoo.
Yeah, we ain't going to the zoo.
We are in the zoo. So anyway, I'm doing really good. I don't take pain medication. I'm sort of back to my bouncy self, just trying to get through and help Tim and partner. And Tim's going to build me a more organized section, so a little bit better at processing things. So we're excited. Hey, Carrie.
Hello.
Hey, Shay.
Okay, so over in the YouTube worlds, we've got Joe and we got Denise. Hello, Joe and Denise. And we have Stacy, who can't stay here long, but we're going to be here for a few hours, Stacy, so roll on back if you like. And we got Amelia Navarro. Jonna Woods is in there. Thank goodness we're all here together. Shell Anderson there. I think that's a fellow Kansan, as I remember. And hello to you. Joe saying hi, Time. Hi, Shell. I think she means hi, Tim. I do that all the time.
So do I.
Shay is here. Hello, Shay. Stacy again. Diamond Painting with Kim. We're glad you're here. Sherry Shivers. I think that is a Wichita person, as I remember. So another Kansan there. Let's see who else we got. Catherine is there. I'm always impressed that we have these international visitors like Catherine, who's coming all the way from Cartagena, Colombia, which blows me away that she's giving us that time from that far away. We're glad that she finds value here, and we're happy she's here. Let me flip the camera. Yeah, we're glad you're here, Catherine. I'm telling you. Let me flip the camera here. So let's see. Hang on one second. Okay, because I want to go to the desk here. There we go. We'll go to the desk. Let's see. And then let me see who else we're missing here. Stacy, Amelia, Jonna, Joe, Shay, Joe, Kim, Sherry, Stacy, Jonna, Joe, Stacy. I think I got everybody. Catherine, Denise, Catherine again, Stacy, and Joe. Good. I got Joe. I know you met me, Joe. No big deal. And then over in the Discord world, and everybody in YouTube that's not in Discord is very much invited over to Discord. And we got Cindy Bennett, and we got Lee, and we got Catherine again, and we got JoJo, who's in both places, just like Catherine and Lee. And we got Pauline. Good to see you, Pauline. And we got Carrie. Thank goodness she's up and running, screaming hard at me. We looked. So we spent the week, as you know. So just to report, I didn't actually work 60 hours this week, and I only worked 4 nights. So those hours would have been divided across those 4 nights. As I did my timesheet, which I don't get paid by the hour, but I have to account for my time in a project ID type of thing. I only worked 59 and a half. So I didn't work a full 60. And you got that. Oh,
How dare you take a half hour off your time?
I'm telling you, man. I don't know what I was doing.
He works nights. So when he was going to bed, we might stay maybe a half an hour later. because he doesn't come by the couch until we go to bed. So I'm up as late as he is. That you were crazy, but we're glad to be with everyone.
Oh, Audrey, she's impressed, not a whole 60. You bet, Audrey. I cheated the system this week. And
Yeah,
host
you took a half
hello
hour.
to you. Yeah, I got that half hour. I'll do it next week. We got lots of stores going on next week. Phoenix and Oakland, I think we're doing next week. Phoenix again. We did Phoenix all this week. They have a lot of stores in the Phoenix airport. Okay. So I tossed up I made these couple of purple blanks here. A little bit different than the Eleanor, gosh, losing my brain. Lenore pen, a little bit lighter, a little bit different. This is Barney purple, lightened up with a bit. I'm going to cut that into some actual pen blanks. And as you can see, I need to get a new shelf because we're getting so many colors. They don't fit on my little shelf there. So we got piles and piles of color. Let me take this out of here while we're sitting here. Hello, Shay. Well, we're glad you dropped by. But we're going to turn some pens tonight. Man, I wear my buckets out fast. My goodness. I got to buy more buckets.
Speaking of which, I left you a message, Shay, in IJ.
Yes, Catherine.
When do we have the next color choosing?
Well, let's see. What do we got coming up? We got Easter coming up. We've got, we have got, there's probably going to be a 900 member celebration, but that's probably 3 or 4 weeks out. Shay, I think, is going to hit, well, where's Shay at now? I think she's going to hit 6,000 soon.
No, she's already at 6,000. She's at 6.8.
No, that was, oh no, I mean 7,000. You're right.
Hello, Spillin, Audrey, Sheila Hugo, and Sheila Kelligan.
She's at almost 6,900.
YouTube.
No. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so and everybody saw this post in here, but for the world out there, I ordered from China some of these screw-in tips, like Catherine's got. You can see them there. Let me make sure I got that looking at there. There we go. So these have a threaded insert, and I've got the tap right here, and I've got to figure out, one, what's the process of tapping, because this would be a larger hole than I normally do. So I'll probably try, once I get caught up, a few baseball bat ends, and after I do that, I'll thread this in there and tap a hole and see how these fit, and I'll give them to Carrie, and I'll see how long they last. These are some kind of zinc or something like that, whatever this metal is, but they're screw in. And my hesitation is if somebody over tightens one, then what does that do to the resin in the hole?
Yeah,
So we're going to
split the resin.
What's that?
I said, yeah, well, it split the resin.
Well, it may strip it out. I don't think it'll split it, but it may strip it out. Like a stripped thread, because this metal is a whole lot harder than the resin as far as a hardness scale goes. So we're going to play with that, see how that works. There's not many people using a threaded insert anywhere in the world. I mean, they're starting to come out and they're probably getting going there, but we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Sheila, getting your first pen. I'm very excited for your reaction, of course. And hello, Sheila Hugo. We got Sheila and Sheila. And yeah, Spilling the Drill, Sarah is here as well. Awesome. This is great.
I said hello to them all when they came in.
I know, but I like to greet them too.
Well, tough. I beat you to it.
Well, you're supposed to. You're the one that's actually supposed to be paying attention.
I love hanging out with you guys. You know that? It's so much fun.
And a Rebecca and Co. Hounds too. And I'm going to read this before you do, Lee, so you're fired. I just got my Groovy Girl pen, and it is amazing. Thank you so much for that fine compliment. Not only is it beautiful, but my DAC multi-placers fit perfectly in your pens. Awesome. It's a Rebecca and Co. I'm not sure what the last name is on that, but yippee, I'm going to have a breakfast at Tiffany's pen next. Yeah, those are, so we got to cast some more. We got to cast more Valentine Vixen. We got to cast more Crafting with Shay, I think. We have to craft more Breakfast at Tiffany's. We've got to do the mystery thing. What is that one, Care? The mystery thing, the I don't know, the one that we have, Mysteries and Magic, or no, that's not it.
Majesty Magic.
Majesty Magic.
Mermaids and what is it? Mermaids and Majesty?
No, that's not it.
Yeah, it doesn't go with that one, but it's a pen. Yeah, it's mystery.
No, Majesty Magic.
Majesty Magic. There we go. Thank you, Joe. But that's a pen we did a while ago, and that has regained popularity for some reason. So we need to make for a few people. So we need to make another block of that. So we're going to have a lot of activity all weekend long, including Monday.
Let me just say one thing. The Majesty Magic, that is also going to be available. So we're making a few extras. Only half of them I actually need in that pour, but we're going to leave them out there for those that want to get them for and use those colors either for their piece for Dakotathon, or they're going to do that piece. We are also getting ready this weekend and sometime Tim will tell me and I'll get it ready for Everest. That is the feature piece. Yeah. Are you, JoJo, would be excited?
Oh, that's right. Everest. Yeah, we got to do that one too.
Everest. Yes.
My goodness, we got a lot to do. And I want you to know, and this will make you laugh, and not to embarrass Denise, because I don't think you can. She's a tough lady. But we literally are 200 blank deeps in customer pens. These are Denise's alone.
Yeah, I have to make sure.
Those.
She's trying to beat Berta. That's what she's trying to do.
And this is all just one pen.
Yeah, that's all just one pen.
This one doesn't have a back. This is the one
Let's see. Got some things here.
So we have about 3 customers that we have a bag for, but and one we 100% appreciate it. We 100% appreciate the confidence in our ability to produce them and make nice pens. It's a blast to do them online. So we've got 3 customers, and I would say Denise is one, and I think Caroline just entered that realm of she's going to get her own bucket kind of thing. So the way I work those is I'll do 5 or 6 customer order pens. That way we continue to make everybody happy out there. And then I'll do 5 or 6 of Denise, Caroline, or the other customer we got that has a lot of blanks with us. And then
just want to say a quick hello.
Hello.
Hello, Marion.
And then we'll just keep working them in as we work the giant bucket down. But we don't want to ignore anybody. And if I were to stop and do all of Denise's, I would be working for Denise for a solid month. And that means everybody would have to wait. And she is a peach, and she is 100% behind doing a few, and then just sending her a pile of them and then just keep working through. Because I don't think she's done buying blanks. It's like the Mona Lisa. It's not going to be done. So we literally are 200 pens behind if you count Denise and Caroline and the other big customer.
Yeah.
But we do have 3 buckets now. I'm going to do a video on this in the instructional video section. Hey, let me reorient my camera here. Just that way I'm just not talking to a voice out there or whatever.
And while you're doing that, if I can just catch up on a few of the comments, I would appreciate it.
Yeah, go ahead, Lee.
Catherine has already told everybody to please like the video. Rhonda Wagner Heath has come in and said howdy. Jonna Woods has received my Shea by the Sea pen a few days ago and is so comfortable to diamond paint with. Love it.
Thank you, Jonna. Thank you. Glad you like it.
Shelia says, I definitely want a breakfast at Tiffany's pen. I watched you turn the first one, and is glorious.
Let me interrupt there for a second, Lee. Let me tell you, that pen, I had no clue what that, and it's this new stuff here. Let me see if I can find it. It's this stuff here, and it's not mica powder. It's actually a liquid.
I was gonna say that's that cream stuff, right?
Yeah, it's actually a liquid, and it provides it's not a translucence because you can't see through it, but it provides this look like the milk glass from the 30s and 40s. Incredible. Keep going, Lee.
All right, so Sarah turned around and said, I just want all the things. Thank goodness I don't do credit cards. I know how
That's it,
is.
Sarah. Sarah, just bite them off one at a time because that's all I can do is one at a time.
And Marion actually said that, yeah, she's here and she'll be listening while she's bowling.
Excellent, excellent,
So
Marion.
she won't
Fantastic.
be much in talk, but she will be here in bowl. She will be here listening.
Ooh.
Alicia.
That was you have to look at the text. I don't remember off the top of my
She
head.
said 0.53. That doesn't sound right.
Saying
Yeah,
what?
she likes them thin. That's about right. Oh, 0.53. That's right. 0.53 is thin. 0.55 is medium for us, Carrie, but 0.55 is mostly on the thinner side for all the other turners out there.
I thought 0.46 was thin.
0.46 is very thin.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
No, she wants 0.53. She measured it.
Okay.
Yeah. 0.53. Yeah, we're going to try to set the standard. Hey, Don, good to see you. We're going to try to set the standard. So we've got these buckets now that we got in physical buckets, and I'm getting ready. I just ordered all the hardware to build Carrie a shipping and photography station here in the shop. So she's going to have her own 6-foot table by 3 feet table with all the shelves above it and stuff with all of her stuff on it, because it's getting more than just sitting around on the kitchen table and doing stuff. So she has three buckets over on her world. One is my turning bucket. That's the one that the order is in. It's paid for. We got all the details like turning style, finger grip, all that different kind of stuff. Those are the ones that we'll be working on tonight. They're just in the bucket, ready to go. That's where a bunch are. And then we got another bucket, which is called pending data bucket, which means we've got the thing, they're paid for, but we're waiting for turning style or finger grip or something like that. So if Carrie's reached out for you, check your messenger, check your email, whatever it is. And when she reaches out to you, make sure you respond back, because you won't move from the pending data bucket into the turning bucket until all the data is on there, so I know what to do. And then the other bucket before that is called pending payment bucket. Not everybody. Many of you are sending us blanks from Cocoon and All Things Handcrafted, and they will go into that bucket. And on her shipping desk, when she receives them, she will note them, put them in a Ziploc bag, put an order form with it, and waiting for payment kind of thing. And then she'll reach out and say, okay, got your blanks. Please order 2 of these turning services, 3 of these turning services. And then when those payments come through and we have the data, they go to my turning bucket. But if payment comes through and we don't have the data, it goes to the pending data bucket. So it won't be turned until we get all the things taken care of, the payment, the data, and then I get to turn it, which is the exciting part for me.
Hello, Don Sloat. And Donna says that's awesome for you, Carrie. That you have
so it's the business has, in the last 3 months, as you guys know, because you're watching, has exploded. Bonkers. So we've got to put some organization in place, or we're literally going to be drowning in blanks. And I'm telling you, there's no less than 200 blanks here that belong to customers. And we probably own 100 blanks of our own that Carrie goes, oh, more than that. But that we will eventually list and get up on the website so people can buy. But I'm actually holding Carrie off on that right now because I don't need more to do. So I got to get caught up. We got to get organized. I spent this week. So the way my schedule goes, I usually start my shift at 7 o'clock at night. I manage my tech team out there remotely, if you will. And then I go to bed at 5 or 6 or 7 in the morning. I'll sleep till noon or 1 o'clock. And I get up and then I do, here's Carrie.
I'm on feet.
And then I do whatever I can in the afternoon before I got to work again. Sometimes I'll pop a quick live, but this week was pretty tough. But I spent time organizing that side of the shop over there, and I have created tons of room, got rid of junk, rented it out, reorganized, stacked it up, you know, all that kind of good stuff. And now I've got room for Carrie's shipping desk, which all the supplies are arriving this week for us to get that done. So I'll spend one afternoon this next week building the shipping desk and getting her organized as well. So that's
Carrie,
where we're at with Leopard Leatherworks. It's been a lot of effort. And I've actually had to take a break this week and get this place organized in the afternoon. And I sent you a picture of the sanding station. So knives will start being generated, you know, that kind of stuff. So lots of fun stuff.
Sherry Shivers asks, are you going to be doing a monthly prescription?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, you know, that's in reference to Elizabeth and Edward and Enablers Outpost, fabulous friends of ours. Well, acquaintances. We never met them yet, but we talk to them a lot. We communicate a lot. We're going to collaborate on some things with them. For what are we collaborating with? What was that thing?
Dragon Wings, Mackenzie over at Dragon Wings and Diamonds.
Right here.
Oh, Mackenzie over at Dragon Wings and Diamonds is doing
Look
a
up here.
dragon. Oh, I never
That's
know
the
where.
camera.
I don't know where he's got it. He's not so high. I feel like I'm up here. Mackenzie from Dragon Wings and Diamonds is doing a dragon event this month. So a lot of people that were doing Elissa from Make Arts and Crafts, Lunar New Year dragon, they're kind of carrying their dragon over to her event. And we collaborated with Elizabeth and Edward because they were a sponsor there. And we guys made 2 of our dragon pens. So we made the plates, but they're going to turn them for that event. So we are partnering with them. There's also another thing we're doing with Elizabeth and Edward with one of their diamond paintings they have that we are collaborating with them on. It's a year-long project with Emma Casey's dragon piece. So we're collaborating with them on that. So
I don't know if they can hear you because you don't have a mic.
Oh,
and I'm wandering all
doesn't
over
matter.
the place.
But just know that we have 2 things that we're partnering with a Neighbors Outpost on. So
that was the reference to the Penscription box. That's their deal. We don't want to get in that right now. We're too busy. I think it's a great idea. We have to figure out how that works because you don't just want a pen. You want a pen and other stuff, right? So you don't want just a pen. But we'll figure out how that goes. And right now, we don't have time to do it. We're just against the wall right now, just trying to catch up.
we're sponsored a lot of events. I want to reach out to Shay at Crafting with Shay and Kara, the principal painter, and Elissa from Make Arts and Crafts, and Kimba from Kimba Crafts for the wonderful videos that they gave and promoted us and shared our pens. I can't thank you enough. They were beautiful. We were humbled by them that you love our pens that much and you're promoting our pens, you're using them. People are coming to us thanks to you. So we can't thank you enough for that. So I'm back on my feet.
I don't play video games anymore.
He does not. Does not. I gave him a new thing. And when this started, I said, hey, we're going to turn just a couple pens. And it turned into a couple.
I got to work.
Oh, that means Carrie, go away and shut up.
I didn't say that, but I got to work. I got to work. I got to work. I just got to work. Okay, let me get back over here to the camera thing. Let me go here to...
Sarah at Spillin wants to know if she missed the turnstile for the 800 member pen.
The turnstile, what was the turnstile for that 800 member pen?
Oh,
it's the 3 restraints. Do we have one to show or are they all gone? No. Well, we'll probably be doing one tonight, so no big deal. But the first thing up, as you can see, this has made it back to the lathe here. This is Alicia's pen. Oh, Carrie's got a picture.
I'm too short. You gotta
here, right here. This is where the camera is. This is the turning style for the pen. Jeez.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was dirty.
There we go. That's the turning style for the pen. It's got these 3 sort of sharp.
Sarah.
Can you see it okay?
Yeah, I'm just making sure she can.
Cool. Here you go, babe.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay, we got to get busy here. Okay, this is going to be a 0.53, right? Okay, this is Alicia's pen. Alicia, hopefully she's watching. I think I heard her name, but she was the one that generated the interest in this particular color. And what I'm most excited about for Alicia is I think she was sort of initially disappointed. This is a 0.5. I don't have to take much off of this. She was sort of initially dismayed with the color when you're looking at and the blank that's all sawn up, and I'm a lousy photographer and all that kind of stuff. But once we turned it, her eyeballs blew up. So that's exciting. So this is really her. So we're going to trim this up a little bit, make it a little bit smaller because she's got a little smaller grip. So I got to put my headphones on here. Take it away, Lee, while I put my headphones on and start turning and stuff.
Yeah, I don't see her name anywhere, so I don't think she's here yet.
Oh, okay. I just thought I heard it earlier.
Yeah. Well, we've had so many names going through. Yeah.
And then keep me honest with everybody.
Rebecca says that is so gorgeous. As does Sarah says it's beautiful. I don't know. I think it's just horrible. It needs a lot of work. I mean, I just don't know.
Don't worry, Lee. We'll get better.
Yeah, right. I mean, we know you're going to get better, but damn, the work you do now is outrageously good.
Well, I appreciate those kind words. I'm blown away by the way these things come out.
But I got to give you crap. So
Absolutely. And I'm going to figure out getting more of these pastes because these are pigment pastes, not pigment powder.
right.
And I want to see if I can get more because these colors are just so rich. Let's see.
Yeah, if they can brighten it up like some of your other pens do with the powder.
Yeah, for sure. All right, finish this one off. Now, that's the perfect grip for her. It was nearly the right grip for her when we made it.
Yeah, Joe, I don't know anybody that wouldn't agree with me.
Kind words. Appreciate that.
No, just the truth.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Okay. I'll stop.
You know what I'm saying.
You betcha.
It's not empty kind words. It's the truth kind words.
Did Carrie send you a tracking number yet, Lee? Or did she just
Yes, she did. Yep, she did.
She was in her packet when I was out running.
Yep. No, she sent it to me, I think, yesterday or the day before. But I do have it. I looked it up once and it was still in Oklahoma, so.
What's that, Catherine?
Yeah, I'm already going to. I'll probably put it up on Discord, my Facebook, and Leopard Leatherworks Facebook.
I'm listening, Catherine. You mean like building the packing station? Okay, I'll set up a camera and just put it on record, or maybe I'll do it live or something. Yeah, that's a good idea. I hadn't even thought about that. I thought how uninteresting that would be, but might be cool. I got you. Nice. I love it. It's a show. It's a date. I think the parts arrive on Thursday, so it might be next weekend or the week after if I've got to turn a bunch of pins. See how far we get caught up this weekend. That's nice. Very exciting. Of what? Doesn't like what?
Tough.
Unless she pays for it, she really doesn't have much opinion.
Not only that, she's there to visit you, not the apartment.
That's right. Just give her a pillow and a blanket. She'll be all right.
Pain in the ass.
Oh, well, bless her
Maid.
heart. Go for it, sister.
Yep.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, well, she's not visiting a hotel now. She's visiting you, so.
That's right. She'll be all right. Hey, if she said anything about your apartment, Catherine, say, hey, I'm just waiting for the maid to show up.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm sure you guys will have a great time.
Well, don't worry about the small stuff.
You'll be fine. Woo, that's good.
Yeah,
You have a
and
lot
at the
to
end of
do.
2 weeks, you'll be saying, go home.
That's right. She don't have her own airplane? Come on. What kind of sister is that? She's not the Trump.
Thank goodness for that.
Oh, not too bad. You guys probably still look the same. Nice.
Hello, Sarah Ann.
Hello, Sarah Ann. She'll love your new one.
Oh, and by the way, Sarah Ann, the reason I call you Sarah Ann is because of the fact that, don't forget, Spilling the Drills is also Sarah. So we have to distinguish between the two of you. She had said at one point in time, you don't need to call me Sarah Ann. And I'm like, yeah, well.
Don't have to, but we sure like to keep it square. Nice.
Well, we'll be here a few hours.
We'll be here for a while, Cindy. You bet. You too. We'll be here for a while.
That's fine.
Lurking and working. Yes, ma'am. We'll be here. Bye-bye. I just noticed a chatter mark down there in the valley on this one, so I want to clean that up.
I didn't do it.
First one. It's got to be perfect.
I didn't do it. Wasn't me.
You didn't do it?
Nope.
Who did?
You.
And by the way, I have missed you guys all week. I love doing these lives. They're so much fun.
Yeah.
But man, I have not had a Well, I had 30 minutes off. I had not 10 minutes off this whole week. Stop.
That's okay. That's okay, Sarah. I said the same thing. I knew what she was saying, but yeah, that didn't sound right. So, Joe Atwood said you can call Sarah with STD, Sarah with an H. You know, because she means Sarah spilling the drills.
You betcha.
You know?
Yeah, I don't think Sarah STD sounds too wonderful.
No. It's oops.
Yeah. It was like, that was a really good intent. But that's one of those things you got to say out loud and go, oh, that's not good.
Uh-huh. Almost as bad as the joke that, you don't want to greet John on a plane.
I don't know what that joke is.
Well, because it's hijack.
Oh, gotcha. I got you on that.
I should do that with my brother sometime. We'll go flying somewhere else. Hey Jack, or hi Jack. A for effort.
A for effort. I don't think the guy or girl who's hijacking the plane says, I'm here to hijack the plane. I think what they say is, hi, I need to go to Colombia and see Catherine. Take this ship to Cartagena.
Uh-huh.
There you go. It's feeling good. Feeling good. What's that, Catherine? Eat all the good food. Yeah. I think cruise ships actually come into Cartagena, don't they?
You see what you started? You see what you started, Tim? Now you got her all excited.
That's right. Not yet. Soon, I hope. She's like, is that June 4th or July 7th? Which one is it, Tim? Pinning me down. There you go. I just got to get caught up on pens or I'm not going anywhere. That's it. Well, if we get one to Cartagena, that would be a long cruise because that's a long trip across the Gulf and down to South America. Oh, yeah, that's long. I bet you it takes a whole day to get through that canal. That would be cool. Oh, yeah. It did a lot on that canal. All right, Alicia. So if you watch this later, this is your pen. It's just about completely done. We're just going to buff it up. Call it good.
Speaking of buffing, what does your son think about buffing?
What does my son think? I don't know.
Well, the reason I'm saying that is because what you could do is until he learns how to turn, you could hand the buffing off to him. He does the buffing while you do the turning.
Yeah, I thought about that. Doesn't save much right away. Doesn't get me too far ahead too quick there, unfortunately. Let me flip the camera. if you had 3 turners, then you could put 1 person on the buffer. Yep. Yeah, we're probably a year away from renting an industrial condo and then moving everything over to that. Get it out of our house kind of thing. But I'm sort of enjoying just popping out and just working. So it'd have to be close. I don't have to drive far.
Joe Atwood says, off the subject, but I was watching or listening to an old John Wayne movie while diamond painting yesterday, The Quiet Man with Maureen O'Hara.
Yeah. A good one.
She hasn't finished it yet, but she's really enjoying it.
Yeah, we got a lot of blank casting to do this weekend as well. The cool thing is I love the curing in the oven, which makes the blanks a whole lot more readily available. That paint is just, make sure it's all perfect here. Fantastic. Okay, that one's done. That is Alicia. That'll go in the out bucket. All right. Okay, let's see who's up next on the hit parade here.
And she was diamond painting with her Spangler Dragon pen, the green-orange one. That was Joe, by the way. Sarah Ann says, when I got my pen, the finish kind of reminded me of a freshly waxed bowling ball. See, Marion could speak to that one when she can talk. Hello? I can hear you, but I didn't think I was being heard because nobody was talking. He's probably helping Carrie with something. Joe turned her Discord microphone up in case she had to yell at the cats. Yeah.
Here it is. My microphone fell off.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, where'd my microphone go? Lee's talking to me. I'm talking back at him. He's like, nobody's talking to me. Oh, yeah.
Tribe says hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
And Marion says, Joe, the poor cats. Just because she's yelling at him, you know. I don't know what you're doing, Tim, but you're still on the buffer.
Yeah, I'm drilling right now.
Oh, okay.
Just getting ready for all of Brandy's blanks.
Uh-huh.
Got 5 of them here. One's a Shea, one's a Valentine, one's a Cocoon, one's a All Things Handcrafted. Good collection here.
And who are they for?
This is for Brandy.
As in Mystery of Diamonds, Brandy?
No, not well, unless she's Brandy Styles.
No, Brandy with an I.
Oh yeah, this is Brandy Styles. So when she's watching later, she'll be able to see these turn. I'm not sure I've seen her on much. I've seen an Andrea Styles on the broadcast now.
Yeah, maybe it's her sister.
Could be.
After all, more and more family members are getting into these things.
That's right.
Oh, Marion says, Tim, I'm not in any hurry for my pens. As long
Who
as
was that?
they're here, as long as they're ready by Easter.
And who said that?
Marion.
Oh, Marion. You mean
know,
your
little
ink
Miss
pens,
Smartass.
Marion? Or which pens is she talking about?
I have no idea.
I got a whole bunch of projects for her.
I mean, I thought she only had the one pen, so I mean, you know.
Well, I know she's got the Texas A&M pens as well. Hey, Shay, if you're listening, I do have 5 of those blanks for the Aggies, and I'm only going to use 2 of them on Marion's goodies.
Yeah, she's no longer in Discord. I don't know if she's lurking in.
She might be making dinner or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know if she's lurking in YouTube.
But I'll show you. So these are, and you can't really see them because they're not wet, but these are the Aggie blanks and Aggie bottle stopper blanks and regular blanks. So these were let's see if I can wet them.
Are you gonna put them above the buffer?
Yeah. So these are the Aggie blanks that we made for Marion. And I know that Shay wanted one for her dad for a pen or something. So we'll have to look at that later. But there's that. And then, of course, we've got a couple of bottle stopper blanks as well that we cut up, and that'll be pretty cool to turn out. Other than that, I'm not sure if Marion's got a regular diamond painting pen order in the crowd. Okay, so Halloween Ghost Swirls, artist choice for design. Okay, I like that one. And then we
Marion
got
said it's the Texas A&M pen pencil set and the 800 member.
that's the one. Oh yeah, okay, yep, that's the one. Shea by the Sea, Valentine Vixen, Princess Peach, 6 inches, see photo, baseball bats. See photo. It's not a photo. Let's see. Oh, I don't know which Halloween. Oh, that's that one there. Okay, so that's Halloween Ghost World. Oh, Majesty Magic we haven't done yet. That's what we got to do up. So we'll do 5 of her pens tonight. This is Princess Peach, baseball 5 1/4, 0.63. Artist choice on the turning style. I'm gonna go look for an artist so they can make a choice. Okay, let me flip the camera now that I'm getting back organized over here. There we go. Back on the lathe. Let me get these bushings inserted. This is a Bill Durr blank. All things handcrafted.
Well, that's gonna look nice.
Yeah, we've done a few of these before, and they come out really cool. This is going to be a baseball bat end. She's got a bunch of different ends, so I got to pay attention to that or I'm going to screw it up.
Marion says she'll be in Oklahoma City around Easter time.
Beautiful, Marion. So get to this one here. Looking for a 0.63. Right now we got 0.75. And again, out there in the YouTube and the Twitch world, if you are lurking, welcome. We're in the Discord channel. Not a lot of chatter right now, but it's not pretty exciting. Link is in the chat. If you throw it over Discord yet, I may have to guard Twitch, Lee, or I may have to go through that. Point 69, 0.67.
Uh, 0.63 on the money. 63 on the money. All right, now let's round this one up. Joe's talking about the most recent dare that her brother and sister-in-law rescued went missing for a week and finally found its way home 2 days ago with a broken leg. The vet splinted it up, and brother and sister are sleeping in the barn with it until it heals. It's going to be 30 tonight.
Ooh, yeah, it's gonna be chilly here.
Yeah, poor
It's
dear.
37. I had to turn the little heater on in the shop. Take the brisk chill off. All right, this one here. I think I want some gumballs in this one. Let's find the center. Center. Let's do. Do that would be 1, 2, 3, 4 gumballs. That might be too tight. Let's break that out a little bit.
They're wildlife rehabilitators.
Yeah, I remember her talking about that. So 1, 2, 3 gumballs. Size, far from the ends. So what I'm looking here when I'm measuring, one, I'm centering on this mark here to get 1, 2, 3 in between those. Those will be the humps. And I try to place these end tips here sort of equidistant, but not get too confused. There's our 4 digs. It'll give us 3 balls. 1, 2, 3.
Squirrels, birds, ducks, you name it. My brother is amazing with animals of all kinds. Joe wants to know what that tool is called.
Which tool was that, Joe? The divider?
I think it was, yeah, I think that's what it was. But
If
we'll
it's this
see.
thing here, this is called a divider. And they come with all kind of different pointers. So you can get them with 3, 5, 7, 9, 10. This one actually has 7. And I don't know why I chose 7. I just did. Not really sure. Just looked good and it worked out really well. I bought it on Etsy. So if you just go on to Etsy and look for dividers, and boom, you got it. I find a number of people that sell them.
Well, it's like anything else. You know, each tool has its sweet spot. You know what I mean?
Really. Redesigned the sheath for the knife this week. Pardon me.
Feast or famine. Everybody talks or nobody talks.
That's why I always say it's always appropriate, no matter what it is. Feast or famine.
Yep.
It's always appropriate. Whatever we need, whatever it is.
This is true.
And I'm concentrating because I got a new blade on here, and that thing wants to grab that plank.
Yeah. Well, you have every right to be uber quiet. You've got sharp tools and delicate
Fast
equipment
up.
and a delicate device you're cutting into.
Okay, time to finish.
Janice is glued to watching Tim work his magic.
You guys are too kind. Okay, refilled my water bottle. I'm ready to go.
Try because I can num in your ears.
I cannot shake those things. I know I was missing something. So one of the things I do when I'm doing this here is I take this device here, which is very pointy, and I bring it down to here. You see me do all the time, but I'm just essentially rounding that edge.
Yeah, I wouldn't think you'd want it too sharp.
Yeah, it gives it a nice finish to the bottom of the pen. So it's sort of doming the bottom of the pen on the end, here. Not this little part that sticks up at that end there. And then I'll take off the sharpness with this. Okay, that's Yeah, I can always tell when I don't do that. I don't miss it very often, but every once in a while, I'm like, oh, that didn't feel right when I was sanding the ends. Yeah, I didn't dome it.
You mean
But
what's
now
this?
it's easier, also easier to save.
You mean what's this turning style, Jenna?
Is that the question, Lee? Turning style?
Yeah, well, yeah. She asked what style is that, so I was just
So
didn't
this
know if
is
she meant the
baseball
turning
bat
style.
ends with a .63 grip, and then these are called gumballs.
Did you get that?
Not to be confused with sweet gum balls, which are those little woody things that some people put in the blank.
Okay, just checking.
What you checking?
Oh, just wanted to make sure she heard what you had said.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
So
gum
she said
balls.
yes, thanks, and I went okay, just checking.
Okay.
Just chicken.
Just chicken sandwich.
Just chicken. That's what I had. I had chicken cordon bleu for supper.
Yum yum. Love ham and cheese with chicken. Always good.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's like a club sandwich. It's all hot, right? Ham and cheese and chicken with the breading. But yeah, Carrie's going to get a little more ambulatory, which is going to make a little business a bit better.
Yeah, well, it's gonna do a lot of good things.
Yep.
Yeah, those are good too, Pauline. Chicken cordon bleu sandwiches.
Yeah.
There was a place up in Massachusetts that does Thanksgiving turkey subs.
Yeah, I've had it.
They literally give you the turkey meat, not just the regular sliced meat, but turkey meat with all the fixings, the cranberry sauce, the stuffing, all in this sandwich. It's absolutely amazing. Of course, I
Yeah,
like.
they actually. So
Go ahead.
Lee, I was in Keene, New Hampshire one time doing a training at PC Connection. Probably remember
Mhm.
them in the day. And they brought in these sandwiches, and the sandwiches were called the morning after. They were white bread, nice thick, great white bread with turkey dressing, cranberry, and Miracle Whip.
Mhm.
Off the freaking chart. They called it the morning after.
Right, and that's exactly what it is.
Genius name for a sandwich. I have loved that sandwich ever since then because the mixes of sweet, acid, salt, savory, bitter, it's all there.
Yep.
It's a
Uh,
great combo.
Tribe is trying to be part of your sales group or your pen collection group. So I have more blanks stockpiled to send you. I think I might have. I'm got a bit excited when buying. So far, I have 3 duplicates.
Yeah, I believe it. And if you want, sometimes if you don't want them as a duplicate, a couple things you can do. And Caroline is doing this. By the way, I opened Caroline's box. Oh my goodness, you got to see these blanks. But anyway, Caroline is having some turned into seam rippers, some turned into pens, some turned into diamond painting pens. So there's a lot of things you can do with a duplicate blank. If you really love that blank and you bought 2 because you were so excited, no worries. All kind of stuff you can do. Can't do. You could do a bottle stopper, but it would be weird because it would be so thin. But you could do that too. So yeah, there's all kind of goodies you could do with them.
Wait a minute. Angie's Angie Sparkle Edition says hello, Tim, Lee, Kerry,
Hello,
in
Angie.
chat. Tribe says, oh, that's a great idea. And Pauline says, how about crochet hooks?
Yep, that too. Crochet hooks. You can't. So I just got this latest catalog. Oh, this isn't the right one. There's another one. I forget where it was, but Penn State Industries. And when you get in here, get into the back here where they've got all the extra goodies. There's rollers, like you could make a little diamond roller for your diamond painting pens, slingshots, keychains with a, I don't know what the heck's in there, lip balm inside that.
Yeah,
Ice cream scoops,
I saw one of those
pizza cutters.
resin rollers.
Yeah, letter openers, back scratching kit. There's all kind of stuff that you can do with a blank. All kind of goodies. Oops, where'd my water go? Yeah,
Don't
so
be doing that without
duplicates
your
are
water.
not an issue. Sorry, Lee.
No, I just said don't be doing that without your water.
That's right. Yeah, it gets hot on my finger. That's why I use the water.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
It's a lot of friction.
There is. And by the way, this blank has micro starlight glitter. And anybody that's listened to this channel for at least 3 hours knows I love micro starlight glitter. Just love it.
Yep.
And this thing, it looks good right now, but watch me apply this polish. This glitter is going to pop right before your eyes.
That opens up a whole new world. How busy you want to be, Tim? Tribe says.
I'm busy as I can be right now, and they'll just keep coming in. No problems at all. So look at that, how I shine that up, how that micro starlight's coming out there. It's still a little fuzzy over there. Yep. In fact, I'm excited because Joe's got me doing a couple of things that I've not done. Or no, Caroline, sorry. Caroline's got me doing a couple of things I've not done before, like the seam ripper and stuff like that. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, you definitely need to get your son into doing some of this stuff so you can have.
I'm telling you. Yeah.
Because the longer it takes, the longer people are going to have to wait. And
yeah,
that's never good.
I got to reorganize again and put more stops. Here it is. Oh, love that micro starlight glitter. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Sarah Ann says, I thought about crochet hooks. The only problem is, in order to turn the blanks, Tim would have to drill into both ends. I wonder how that would work out, she says.
I drill into both ends now.
Yeah, well, that's true, Sarah Ann.
Yep.
He does that now.
Bottle stoppers, I only drill into one end.
All.
What's that?
I said it would just have to be a smaller hole.
It's just a different hole. And the kit will tell you exactly what size hole to drill so that the kit will go in there and all that kind of stuff. So no big deal. We can do it for sure.
There's ways around everything.
Oh, yeah. Someone's figured it out. We'll figure it out, too. Just got to learn it. I ain't afraid of I ain't scared no challenge. We'll figure it out. Somebody wants it, we'll figure it out. The thing is, I'm very organized right now. I'm doing diamond painting pens. We got that process down. We know how it flows. We sort of know how to do the things, that kind of stuff. So working the other stuff in is just figuring it out, just like doing the pens. Got to go get the bushing, get the mandrel kit. Probably use the exact same mandrel kit for pizza cutters and crochet hooks, knitting hooks, seam rippers, all that kind of stuff.
Shelia says, a beautiful pen. I had a hard time choosing between this blank and the Florida orange.
Both gorgeous. And I'll tell you, I love that green that's in that Florida orange. There it is. Beautiful. So sparkly. I think that's the best glitter Bill uses. Micro Starlight. And I'm very biased. I love that glitter. Okay, what is this one here? This is probably Majesty Magic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Oh no, mate. Let's see. Princess Peach just did that. Halloween Ghost Swirls. That must be that one there. Majesty Magic. Shea by the Sea. So this must be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 5. Okay, I got them all. So let's do Majesty Magic next because that's the one that we're going to re-pour. This is the last blank for that. And I remember this came out way cool. This was one of those blanks that we poured when I started getting good at figuring out how that resin was going on. Not being immodest, just saying it was part of my development of learning that resin. Okay, blower on. Any questions? Just keep shooting them in there. Okay, making the square thing round.
Yeah, but make sure you change your camera first, will you?
Oh, hey, I was just about ready to do that, Lee. Not really. It's actually starting to cut. I'm glad you remembered.
Sheila said, not Sheila. Sheila said that's beautiful, and Jonna Wood says that's so pretty. Looks like spring to me.
Yes, beautiful. Great colors Bill chose. He used that Micro Starlight glitter. Can you sort of tell I like Micro Starlight? Which one? This is Majesty Magic. And who was this? Oh, Angie. Hey, Angie. Good seeing you. Aw. That's so funny. I've been there, sister. I've been there. Heck, I've had blank break right on the lake.
Audrey Childress, I'm going to give you the comment, but I'm going to give her some answers for you.
You bet.
But she says, I want a pen, but I don't know the diameter stuff or measurements you need. I just use the pens the kit comes with. Daniel says, what difference does it make? You're just sticking and poking. He don't get it.
That's okay, Daniel. He's a smart guy. He just doesn't understand you. That's all.
As far as
and quite frankly, I know Daniel, and he just being Daniel. Plus, Audrey said, you know it.
And as far as the diameter stuff goes that you were talking about, he does have tutorials on his
YouTube.
Yeah, that thing. That will show you how to make the measurements that he needs to do your finger holds. As far as the length goes, you can have a 6-inch down to, what's the shortest one you've made? 4 something?
Yeah, we've done a 4-incher.
So
now Audrey may be wondering which one she needs. So the question, Audrey, is when you're using the pen that comes with the kit, do you ever get tired, or not tired of using, but does your forearm get tired? Do your fingers get tired? when you're using that thin pen, because those are generally pretty thin pens. If they're not, then you may be akin to using a thin pen. But if they are, then you may want to go to a thicker pen. So measuring what you think is a good pen, and if it's a diamond painting pen from Diamond Art Club or whatever comes with the kit, they're probably on the thinner side, even with that little foam, what do you call it, foam squishy thing.
And Tribe says, I've got a couple of nice burl wood resin blanks coming from Cocoon.
Ah,
That's
beautiful.
And she says that's a slower turn process, isn't it?
No, it happens all the same. It does take, a few minutes early or late, a few minutes more, because I'm a little more gentle with it, because, I don't want the wood acting badly. So I'll take a little extra time with it, kind of thing. And then there's a little extra finishing with it. So it costs like $5 or $6 more or something like that to turn it. But yeah, the process is pretty much the same and happens pretty quickly. Lee's got one, so Lee watched his be turned pink for me.
Yep. And it's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
No, it just goes in my face. It scares the crap out of me.
And Tribe, just in case you didn't know, I'm sure you do, but just in case you didn't know, you can have Cocoon mail the blanks directly to Tim and Carrie, rather than having to send them to you and then you turn around and mail them out and send them to Tim and Carrie. You cut out the middleman that way.
Not making the postal service richer.
Yeah, that's the other thing. And you don't have to bother dishing out money to the postal service.
So Audrey, did that answer your question?
Yes, Audrey said it did answer her question. Tribe turned around, however, and the reason I was laughing, says, "Thank you, Lee. I normally do, but was feeling guilty about dumping on the leopards right now."
Sadly, you just got to get in line, and I hate to even say it that way, but it's just sort of the way it goes. But when regular customers, when I say regular, people who are ordering 2-3 pens kind of on time, when they come in, I continue to work on those consistently, and it's our mega customers like Denise, Caroline, and one other person.
Berta.
Yeah, Berta, that kind of thing. And do some of this one here, because this had over to 4.
Berta, Little Miss, 1 pen.
Just one.
Audrey says,
Yeah, I'm
"Thank
not a
you,
big
Tim,
fan
as
of-
always." And Tribe says, "Oh, I'm not saying there aren't a few of my blanks in your pile currently." Joe says, "I'm not a mega customer, but I will be getting an Everest pen for sure."
Yeah, the onesies, twosies, threesies, whatever. I just work in the normal flow, and I don't know what we call them, the frequent flyers. I just do 5 or 6 of their pens as though they were a couple of customers in a row, and then continue on with 1 or 2sies, and then back to them, because they want some satisfaction too, and I don't want to delay everybody else real bad.
Right. I mean, it only makes sense to do it that way, because I mean, if somebody's gonna order just to throw out a number, if somebody's going to order 15 pens and you've got other people that are wanting their little one or two, so what if they get one or two of their pens and then later on they get 3 or 4 of their next set? You know, I mean, at least
Well-
they're still getting a steady supply of pens.
You know, you would say ethically, it's sort of first in, first out. But then the people that do that are very considerate. They sort of go, hey, just work mine in. I mean, they've said that, not me. So
Yep.
it's not like my choice to do that. And, you know, they know everybody else wants to get their pen as well. So they don't want to, you know, like I said, if I did Denise, I'd literally be working for Denise for a month.
Right.
Everybody else would be delayed. It's just cool. Like, do a bunch and we send them to you. Everybody else can do some more, you know, that.
Yep.
The ladies
Sherry-
that are doing that, Berta's included in that crowd too. Just do them and then we'll get to them.
Sherry Shivers wants to know if you're going to be making a hybrid pen.
I will be making hybrid. Somebody, who was it that was collecting sweet gum balls? Was that Marion that was doing that?
I think that's Marion that's doing that, yeah.
And I got a box of way cool burl that I'm going to be stabilizing as soon as I get some time, and including those in pen blanks with some cool colors and stuff. So, yeah, we're going to be doing more. I just have to do more organized.
And Amelia said that she has 2 blanks from Cocoon.
Nice. Fantastic.
Travis, are you talking? Tribe, are you talking about the pen for Everest that you might have missed out on? Because they haven't done that one yet.
Yeah, I think we're going to be casting that this week.
Yeah, they haven't. I don't even think they poured it yet. So
We have
it's
not poured, not the Everest pen yet.
yeah. See, I was right. What do you know? That's
Yep.
twice now I've been right.
Twice in one day. Lightning is going to strike now. But yeah, I think Carrie's got the color picking going on for that one.
Yep.
So that's not a chooser like customer choosing. That's
Right.
matching the actual canvas.
That's actually doing the canvas. That's nothing to do with us.
Right. Except you guys consume it.
So you haven't missed it yet, Trev.
Not in this. We should have put a 6.3 on this one here.
Now they're talking about the kits. Hey, you don't have to hang on to the hat. Just put it up on the hat rack. That's all.
This might be a Mentos can. This artist's choice, the colors of this are really certain. Down there, 0.63, 0.66. You know, for all my Kansas friends up there, one of the guitarists that I follow, because he's just a fellow named Andy McKee. He's in Topeka, Kansas. That's where he lives. Him and his wife. He's on YouTube. You can see him. He's Just an amazing guitar player, songwriter. You won't see him on the top 20 chart. Different kind of instrument. But I've been following him for about 5 years. And I happened to be over in Essen, Germany. Oh, must have been December 22. And all of a sudden, I noticed on his Facebook page that he was going to be in Essen, Germany, exactly the time I was going to be there. So I went and got myself a ticket. It was 30 euros, which is roughly 32. And he was there. Talked to him afterwards. I said, I've been following you for 5 years, but I had to come to Germany to see you.
Welcome,
Even though
Lindsay, into
he's 4
Discord.
hours up the road. Hello.
That's Lindsay.
Hello, Lindsay.
What blank are you turning? Joe wants to know.
This is called Halloween. What they do with colors at Cocoon just blows me. Just the stuff that they come up with.
And Tribe says, look at me and my excitable self.
There you go. But I think this is going to be a Mentos candidate.
You faded a little bit.
Super pastel. Well, funny, the guy lives right up the street in Topeka, Kansas. All right, so now mix some Mentos here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4.
No,
What's
not
that?
on Discord. Luna's not here.
Let's do 5.
Usually see him. Luna runs the video because she has the paid version of YouTube. So when she's on, she usually runs that.
Yeah. It's all right. Oh, the cat's again.
You become really soft.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh. Yeah, because I eat too much.
Yeah, for some reason or other, you might fade it out for a bit.
Sure why, but here I am.
Ow. Ta-da. Let's see who that was. Hey, Texan.
Hey, Dex. How you doing, buddy? Doing very well, thank you. Yeah, it is cold, isn't it? Yeah, we had a little couple spits of snow. Nothing accumulated. Tuesday.
I think Catherine's yelling at her cats again.
Is she not behaving? No.
Yeah, but Catherine was yelling at her cats.
They are round and turning fast right now. Yep. But they're coming out good tonight. Oh, I think I got to go clear my blower here. Yeah, we're just cranking on some stuff, and we're about, tell everybody here, about 200 pens behind.
Yeah, 200 pins in the hole. But knowing you, you'll get through them fairly quickly.
Yeah, we'll get them done. Don't have any choice. Just got to keep plugging it.
Hello, Stitch and Soil.
Hello, hello. I hate to say you are not an old man, young man.
Yeah, really.
It got nothing to do with it. Yeah. Is that Cassie? Oh, who was talking?
That's
Yeah, I get
Stitch and
that.
Soul.
Who's you? Oh, Stitch
Yeah,
and Swell.
Soil,
Welcome
excuse
in,
me.
Stitch and Swell. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. It's a new name on me.
Yep.
Good for him.
What, you mean this voice?
You mean this voice here?
No, I think he's talking about Texan.
Oh, Texas.
That's TSA.
That's Texan Space Agency on Twitch. Oh. Yeah, that's fair. Most of that breeze is up here in Oklahoma. Because Oklahoma sucks. No. The wind is the only bad part about Oklahoma, and it's not all the time. It's just annoying. Yes, it is. Yeah, we're all having a little bit of that normal winter weather now. All of a sudden. Where are you at? Dallas. How'd you get that? We got like 51 here in Oklahoma City. Nice.
Oh, 73 in Florida. So, I mean,
Typical winter, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yesterday it was gorgeous here. It was like, oh my goodness. And today, chilly. It'll warm back up. Oh no. Out of what? Oh, streamer. How'd you drop out? What button did you hit? Oh yeah, you're not there anymore. So Joe, I am turning
I'm back.
Halloween swirls. You already got that one? I just happened to walk over to see that. Halloween swirls.
Maybe it says it's 45 in Albuquerque.
Yeah. It's winter time again. I mean, we deserve it, right? Wasn't supposed to be summer yet.
Hell, a couple days ago it was 45.
Yeah.
Forgot to turn my camera off. Yeah, that's what she was saying. Albuquerque.
Albuquerque.
Yeah, Albuquerque.
Quer, Que. Is there a joke coming here? Oh, yeah. We need more teachers like that. Get rid of the gene pool of people that fight.
You mean, Sherry, do you mean the turnstile? Is that Mentos, Tim?
This is Mentos.
Mentos.
It is not somebody ate my Mentos, but it is Mentos.
No. It is not who ate my Mentos. Yeah, it's called Mentos, Sherry. Because they look like little Mentos in the center.
So was it stitching in the mud or stitching and the mud? Or did I get that?
Stitch and soil.
Oh, stitching soil. So stitching and gardening, is that what that is? Sort of breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, you're breaking up, Stitch.
Breaking up. Hard.
Breaking up and becoming robotic.
That's right. Yeah, it sounds like you're driving down the road and going through cells or something. I'm sure that's not happening.
Joe says the pen looks amazing.
Let me tell you, Joe, when I stop this, your eyeballs are going to pop. Oh, my goodness. It's looking, feeling so good. One more layer of sandpaper. We'll polish this bad boy up. Take it over to the buffer and make it shine. But stitching and soil, welcome in. Have a new name in here in the crowd.
Yes, it's always good to see new people.
Yeah.
So by all means, feel free to join the crew. However they do it on Twitch, I don't know. I know on YouTube it's subscribe, but you know.
You follow. You follow.
You follow.
You follow. I think this was a perfect choice for mantos. Colors. First of all, very opaque, so you can't see through them. And it lends itself to the color choices like cocoon or orange. I don't know. I got to check with Carrie.
Have
You
a
know
little
what's funny,
patience,
Catherine, is I never realized this, but those specialty pens really overwhelm the heck out of us. Between Shea by the Sea and 800 member pen, I think we've sold 50. That's a lot. All together. It might be 55. It might be, oh, it might be 65. That's what it is. 60.
Tribe wants to know, Tribe is curious, would antler and resin or even just antler be a viable material to turn?
You know what? See, now you're entering my realm of curiosity. And I actually happen to have, yeah, it does stink. I actually turned a water buffalo, a river buffalo blank, and man, it stunk, but it looked incredible because it was solid black. But I'll show you. I got some things for a pen over here that I'm going to be working on. Let's see, where's that at?
So in other words, wear a perfume infused mask, huh?
I got a couple of antlers here that already got the brass thing in them that I'm going to turn for a pen. So yeah, I'm very curious. You got a bunch of what? Oh yeah. I don't know where they get them around here. I have to go buy some from somebody if I wanted the whole antler.
Well, it depends on the material, Joe. You know, like for example, when he makes the ones with coffee beans in them, they smell like coffee. Well, if an antler stinks, then yeah, when you cut into it, it's going to stink.
It's like a giant toenail is what it smells like. A burning toenail. Yeah, it stinks. Yep. That sounds really healthy.
Tribe says that her husband and his trusty dog are shed hunters. Please
Oh,
let me
cool.
know your results.
Yeah, they come out beautiful because when you're doing an antler pen, you don't actually shave off all the antler. You actually want to see some of that antler. So it comes out pretty cool.
Yeah, Joe says that her brother and sister, her brother and sister find antlers on their property quite often.
Oh
And
yeah, I have some antlers, Joe.
Spellin says, love that.
Thank you. I think this was the right pen for Mentos.
And Tribe says that they could do deer or elk.
Cool. I don't know what elk antlers look like, but they're probably similar. I'll take one of each just for giggles.
That was a good
No
sized
idea what I'm
deer.
doing. Let me come see. Keep holding it up. Keep holding it up. Keep coming over. Dude, that's cool. That's huge. Yeah, that's neat. I like it. I like it. Let's see, where was I? I would. That was cool. Might still be on his head too. Nice. It's like a big toenail coming off.
Sarah Spellin says, so you will have your own blanks listed in the future?
Well, we do make our own blanks for sure. So we have them listed now. We may be out of them that we had listed, but the more recent ones we've done were the New Year's Eve pen, which was the very first member selected pen. And then we did the 700 member pen. Then we did the Shea by the Sea pen. Then we did the 800 member pen. And I think that was the last specialty one we did. And we continue to turn our own, like we just turned up that, Breakfast at Tiffany's blank. We just tossed up there, and those sold out like in an hour and a half. We only put 5 up there, but they sold out. We're going to make more. So yeah, we do list our own blanks. We do cocoon blanks. We do all things handcrafted blanks, and sometimes I got some Flower Girl blanks from Caroline. I'll have to show you one of those. They're wild. I can't wait to turn that and figure it out. So here it is. There is called Halloween Swirls, and that is just awesome looking.
Catherine's trying to get your attention.
Go ahead, Catherine. Oh yeah, the Valentine's pen. Speaking of that, we're going to turn that one next, Catherine. So here comes a Leopard Leatherworks blank. I'll put that on the rotisserie.
Camera.
Yeah, we're doing it. I just got to walk around. Stitch and Sew says, Olo. I guess that's hello. Let's see. Let's switch the cameras here.
There we go.
Oh, absolutely. You guys nail it. Dawn's Folly looks like she's over in Twitch. Hello, Dawn's. Okay, this is Leopard Leatherworks Valentine Vixen. We're going to round up right now. By the way, I'm set. I got my knives back from the sharpener, so I got 3 knives. We won't run out of things to sharpen or things to cut with.
Joe says she's about to call it a night. Long day. Hugs to all, and see you hopefully very soon.
Yep, we'll be on tomorrow and the next day and the next day. See you, Joe. Have a good night.
Amelia asks if you turned palm places. She forgot.
I've done one as a test, but I think it's essentially a bottle stopper that has a more tapered end, 7/32 hole. So let me show you these. Who asked that one?
That was Amelia.
Amelia. So let me show you these, Amelia. These are essentially palm placers. You'll see them on screen here in a second. These happen to be bottle stoppers, but these are essentially palm placers where the bottom is turned a little bit differently than if you were putting a bottle stopper on. So yeah, we can do them. We've not done any specifically yet, but hey, it's just changing the name and changing the tip. And you do have to use a bottle stopper blank to turn it. Yes. Same color choice.
Oh, that's not good.
Wow. Battery's too chilly. Wow. Yeah, even the grease gets thick.
Yeah, I think it's the time to call it a night for the tools, I'm sure.
There you go.
I know how that is.
Mine's not allowed to stop. There you go. You pay for it eventually, don't you? Look good at the time.
What'd you do?
Sounds like the cat attacked her.
Uh-huh.
Okay, here on this one. Still a bit fat, it looks like. Yeah, 0.71, 0.7, going down to 0.63.
Hello, Candace.
Hello, Candace.
Candace Burnett
Yep, welcome back.
in YouTube. No, YouTube, not Discord.
Yeah, she can't hear you, Catherine.
No.
No, you're on YouTube.
Stop that.
That's okay. The intention is good. And so, Catherine wanted to say hi to everybody in YouTube. You can't hear her because she's in the Discord channel. But if you were in the Discord channel, she would say hi to you directly. Man, here to serve. Here to serve. Yeah, I know. I heard you like that color picking thing. It is. I agree. Yep. So next Friday, a client of mine is going to be on Shark Tank. They have an autonomous store that I built. The name of their store is Nourish and Bloom Market. And their name is Jamie and Leah. I think maybe we're going to get some money. I don't know what the outcome is yet. I hope they were successful.
I didn't do it. Wasn't me.
He didn't.
Nope. I didn't do it.
He didn't do it. Okay. So dug out here.
Whatever it is, I didn't do it.
Okay. Now we're going to dig in. It's almost a shade turning. Give them a window.
That is true, Tammy.
Tammy's here.
Yeah, Tammy Glassnap.
Oh, Tammy Glassnap. How are we doing, Tammy?
Her and Amelia were just saying they're usually over at Timos,
Nice. Like to-
but they'd rather be here instead. So
Got my Purnell embellishment. No, not even unboxed.
spilling the drills. Sarah wants to know: have you ever accidentally started wrong turning or measurement?
Oh, heck yeah. Kidding? Daily. No, not. But I've done. Or I forget
Tim,
what I was doing. Oh, shoot. I just got so into it that I forgot what I was doing and just kept just grooving.
Tammy's heading out. Tammy's
What's
heading
that?
out.
Who is?
Tammy.
Bye, Tammy. Have a good night. See you later.
Oh, she said she's gonna try and do both. How long are you gonna be live?
Oh, we'll be here for a few hours for sure. Yeah, come on back when you're done. Come on back when you're done eating. What? He's probably still be here. I got lots to do. Okay. Okay. That is thick version of Valentine Vixen.
Tammy said she'll be back soon.
Fantastic. Say hi to T-Ma for us. She's not here, Catherine. Tammy Glassnap was going over to T-Ma's channel, I think.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate it. That's why I'm helping out. Yeah, labs are like that, aren't they? Super friendly.
She just wants to be a Walmart greeter, so she's practicing.
There you go. That's it. Hello, welcome to Walmart. Get your crap and get out.
Yep.
They've turned the Walmart greeter in most stores into an AP person, checking receipts on the way out.
Yep. That's what they do around here.
Funny thing is, there's no legal requirement to show your receipt. It's just a deterrent effort.
Yeah, it never bothered me to do that. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. Sam's Club, Costco, different deal. You signed up for a club and agreed to be checked on the way out.
Yep.
Join the club. Sure. Yep. Yes. Yep. Correct. That's correct. Yeah, that's pretty common. But sadly, the item that you chose that was behind the locked door is a high theft item. And they want to make sure they get their revenue for that. So they will get the item for you, carry it to the counter, and then have you check out. That way they know it's getting paid for. Where some people, if they're lazy and they just give it to the customer, they're not sure what that customer is going to do. So, it might not get paid for. It might be disassembled in some area of the store and smuggled out under their purse or person or whatever. So they're just trying to save their money. Yep. Yep. They don't know that.
They're not
You
making any
assume,
assumptions, Catherine. It's a standard security practice to make sure that the higher end stuff doesn't walk out.
because that stuff does walk out. That's why it's locked up.
No, but that's what I'm saying. They do that because they want to make sure stuff doesn't walk out.
Yeah, and if they give it to the customer, they don't know if that customer's paying. So
Right.
they just do the same thing for every single customer for that particular item.
Yeah, Candace says that she wishes they did that at her Walmart because she works at Walmart.
Candace, I was a Walmart store manager for 7 years, and I was in Bentonville, Arkansas, managing stores. So, little different effort. We didn't have as much high theft there as there are some places around the country. But yeah, it could get pretty crazy.
Yep.
I can imagine. I've seen the people get upset. What do you think I'm going to steal? And my thought is, no, this is just our process.
Yep.
It's not even my process. It's Walmart's process. It's their policy. But Candace will tell you that part of the in-stock problem for some items is theft. You had some and now they're gone. Where'd they go? They don't know that though. And funny, you would say, well, gee, I'm in a wheelchair, but I had this old guy that would come into my store every single morning. He would walk around the store and he had a walker. And he was seemingly nice old guy, said hi, came in. I just thought he was there for exercise. He would buy one or two little items. Well, one day I watched him on camera and he's stuffing wine bottles and steaks and stuff into the seat of his walker.
Yep.
And going back out to his car. And I'm like, oh my goodness, now I don't trust anybody.
We
of
had
all people.
We had a woman who was in a wheelchair with her grandkids at a major store, and she'd have her grandkids grab clothing items, stuff them underneath her wheelchair.
Yep.
And I mean, she was legitimate handicapped. She had no use of her legs. She had them stuffing the stuff in her wheelchair and then riding out with it. They finally caught her on camera one time.
I just can't believe the stuff. You can't even make up the stuff I've seen. I'm like, really? I can't believe it.
I know.
Ask Audrey. She's in here. And we used to have a guy that would, I don't know who did it, but I presumed it's a guy, walk around our store and shoot his tobacco juice onto our shelves. Never knew who it was, but that's what they did. I'm like, crying out loud. Really? You spit in your home? Maybe he does. I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, Candace said they did have things locked up, but they never had anybody at the entrances checking receipts.
Yeah. It all depends upon the store and the shrink and all that good stuff.
Yep.
Every store is different. I used to hire guys like Lee to stand in the front of one of my stores and watch people.
Yep.
Mostly college students.
I used to work fair shows where, especially in one of them in Boston, you'd sit up in the balconies because it was at a castle or a replica castle. You sit up in the balcony with cameras and photo cameras and take pictures of people as they're going through the furs, because if they stole anything, they wanted photographic evidence.
Yep.
Yeah. And one woman went in with a fur coat, That
Came
was
out with
one of
3.
it was a shoplifter's coat.
Yep.
So the inside had all kinds of lining in it.
Pockets.
And
etc.
she took 2 or 3 fur coats and stuck them in the liner. And when she realized she was caught, or she was gonna get caught, she went between a couple of the racks, shook off the jackets, and they all fell to the floor. She just walked out.
Yep. Oh yeah.
It's like, hey, we got our items back. You know,
Yep.
let her go.
Yeah, but they'll rip you off. They think they're entitled to it. Walmart makes enough money. We're just going to rip it off.
Yep.
Now, some people found out that Walmart will shut stores, and not only Walmart, but Target, Walgreens, CVS, etc., will shut stores down in the area after the shrink gets too bad.
Yep. I mean, and Sarah's right. There's those few people that make it bad for the honest ones. You know.
Yep. Well, it's always that way. It's just 1% of the idiots.
The woman who Audrey says the woman who stole $300 in groceries a week and only pay for theater candy.
Yep. Yeah, we've seen them all, haven't we, Audrey? Can't make this stuff up, literally.
Oh, I know. Like I said, you know, security cameras are so much fun to watch, though.
Boring, literally. But you got to do what you got to do to catch them.
Yep. Candace says that's so pretty.
Thank you. You know that one guy with the walker, Audrey? I don't know if you were working with me down there at that 2741, but that's where we got that guy.
Yep. Tapioca lady.
Tapioca. Yeah, they're all everywhere. They switched the barcodes from the trial size deodorants. And I'm like, why are we selling so many trial size deodorants? I got them all on the shelf. Oh no, they're missing their label.
Uh-huh.
Genius manufacturer put that kind of label on there.
Yeah.
No. A lot of muscle. Dropped a kid. That's it. Those are the
Right.
Tiger Men. Yep, Audrey and I could tell you story after story after story after story. It never stops.
Yeah, there's plenty of them.
Yep. Yes. Like a YouTube channel. Well, you can only get that through the cops. So if the cops got body cams going there, you see what they see. But you can't do a FOIA request on a Walmart. The body cam footage from cops. What's that? Yeah, that doesn't make custom. That they got better things to do. Yep. Damn. Dude. There it is. Valentine Vixen. Yep, that is true.
Yeah, Candace said that she worked the customer service desk and tripped over some cords. Had to have a total knee replacement. She's still out of work.
Absolutely. Whew, that's brutal. Oh yeah. Especially if you're an employee.
Linda Bain says, beautiful pen.
Hello, Linda. Linda's all the way from the UK. Welcome back, sister. Yeah. Yep. Like Dick Van Dyke. Too funny. This is Shea by the Sea. Yeah, in fact, Carrie's toes that she's having operated on in the last few months have been when she tripped on a rug at the Centerton neighborhood market going in and out. It rolled up and caught her toe on it and tore her little sandal off, what do you call it, flip-flop kind of deal.
Yep.
That stuff, injuries last a lifetime. They're not funny.
Oh, believe me, I know. Some injuries will actually trigger other issues. Well, I have a condition called Charcot foot, which is usually something that actually happens to people with diabetes anyway. It's a deformation of the bone structure in the foot. And I had broken the 4th and 5th metatarsal in my foot, and from there my foot started to deform. So for the
Weakened bone,
diabetic.
What do they call thinning bones or weakened bones or something like that? I was looking at that last night.
But
What's that?
no, toe loss and foot loss are primarily for lack of circulation. Primarily.
You got to go dance more. That way you can circulate around the social scene.
But with the Charcot foot, like for example, my foot, when it got at its worst, my ankle was actually my heel, and the bottom of my right foot was actually facing towards my left foot.
It doesn't sound very comfortable.
No. Well, actually, I wouldn't know. Yeah,
Telling you, man.
slightly.
Ballroom dancing was out.
Ruined my security career.
Yeah.
But yeah, because the whole right side of my foot, I was walking on that outer blade. But you know, they're like, "Well, doesn't it hurt?" I said, "No, I have no feeling in my feet. I got diabetic neuropathy."
Yeah.
You know, the second operation they had to do on my foot, I told them I didn't need an anesthesiologist.
Save that money.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. I was wide awake the whole time. All I could hear was the hammer and chisel when he was trying to chip away bone in the bottom of my foot.
See, I would have been asleep just for that part there.
Nope, didn't
You're going
bother
to feel
me.
a little bit of pressure when I pound on your foot. You'll probably
Didn't even feel the pressure.
Yeah,
The only reason I could feel anything was because it would shake the rest of my leg.
That's what I'm saying. You'd feel that.
You know.
That's the part I wouldn't want.
Yeah, well, to me, it was just like my muscles bouncing or something. That's all I felt. It was funny. Doctor's like, that doesn't hurt? I said, dude, I already told you. I've got diabetic neuropathy. I can't feel anything. Candace said, I hope she feels fast, by the way. She's talking about Carrie.
Yeah, she's doing really good. Doctor told her 4 more weeks and she can walk and stuff now. He says 4 more weeks, protect that foot. You'll be as healed as you can possibly heal. And It's looking fantastic. What I didn't know is she's got this pin in her second toe to keep the toe straight as it heals.
Mm-hmm.
And that pin's going to come out. I'm like, oh, cool. He goes, yeah, you may see it peek out the front. I go, do I grab the pliers then? He says, no, I wouldn't recommend that.
No.
Because if you see it, just, nothing will happen. Don't push it back in.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
told
like
me
that
that
would
if
have been
the
my first
screws
thought. That'd have been my first thought. Let me push it back in.
he told me the screws might poke out from my ankle. By then, though, he said the rod will be healed to the fused to the bone, so you're all set.
Got to have your feet good, though.
Yep.
When I was working at Walmart, management floors all day long. I believe it, yeah. But I would have about $500 worth of stuff on my feet. Shoes, good feet store, insoles, that kind of stuff to keep it solid. Really good
Mhm.
shoes, all that kind of stuff. And I'd wear $20 pants and $18 shirts I'd find at Goodwill or on the sale rack at, who was that company? One of those fancy companies that sells in the mall. But if I could find some good shirts, because the shirts and the pants get so beat up at Walmart, you don't want to pay any money for that. But all my money was in my feet. With my dogs. Here. 0.7, 0.7. Bring that down a little bit. What you got? I heard about those. I don't have them. Yeah. My wife's into the Allbirds now. Yeah, my wife's into the Allbirds. Allbirds.
I have to step away a minute. I'll be right back.
Point. You betcha. Don't kick teenagers. They might kick that. Yeah. Delusion's a great thing. That's right. Got some Shea Cane. Anybody need a hit? You want to do a line of Shea Cane? It's a joke. When I cut the Cheerios for this thing I'm doing right now, there's this super fine dust that comes off. This pen is called Shay by the Sea, named after a YouTuber called Crafting with Shay. And her name is Shay. So the joke is when I'm turning these little Cheerios on here, there's a bunch of that fine powder. I called it Shay Cane. I'm telling you, man, it'll screw you up, baby. Breathing in that fine epoxy dust or urethane dust, you know that's not good for you. Bless you. Sound like sneeze. Time to crack. Oh, me either. I got a 2x42. Mine's an old Craftsman. I don't do much on it right now. You ever watch the House Made Home? You could build your own 2x72. He sells the kit. I think it's house made. He's on the YouTubes. HOM, maybe it's homemade. House Made Home. There you go. Yeah, if I was going to make one, it would be his. Oh, that's not him. No, house made home is not. Oh, that's homemade. House made. Anyway, he's got a 2x72 kit you can buy. It's reasonable. You got to do a lot of work, a lot of welding and stuff. Sounds like you're pretty equipped for that. There you go. Hello. There's the Tammy Short in the house. About freaking time. We're taking attendance and you didn't answer. Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron. Yes. Well, since you're late now, you're going to need a note from Epstein's mother. Yeah, we'll be here for a while. I've just been beating my lips against each other, chatting with everybody. Nah, we've done some Valentine fixes. We're doing a Shay by the Sea right now. We did a Halloween swirls. Started a Majesty Magic, but I didn't like the planks too much, so I had to redo that one. Carrie's doing good. She's doing good. Hobbling around. Got permission from the doctor to walk, even though she's been walking since Tuesday. Good. We're glad. What's that? No, not much. We did a We did a quick live. I think it was last night. Yeah, I think it was. We turned the Breakfast at Tiffany's pen. I don't think you were here yesterday. It was literally a 20 or 30-minute live. It was pretty cool. But I've been reorganizing the shop, Tammy, trying to make us better and faster. So we're just sitting here playing. Good. Finger hold measurement. Make sure we're right at 0.63, 0.64, 0.63. Blower off, sandpaper in hand. Yeah, this is, yes, ma'am, going to be another gorgeous one. This blank just can't help itself, I'm telling you. It's easy to like him, Catherine, that's for sure. Yep, liked them all, every single one of them. They blow me away when they come out of their shell and show us who they are.
There we go. I'm back.
He's back. Everybody hide the chocolate.
Okay. What's this? Here we go. Uh,
So what's everybody working on tonight? Anything new?
not
There's
a
a whipping going on.
damn thing.
Well, you're in charge, that's why. But what's everybody else working on? Yep, I remember those. Yeah, those are good. I mean, I don't expect you to get them done in one day, but maybe somebody opens something new because they've just finished something up. You never know. Yep, I saw it. Nice.
uh,
You're not sure why you made a video about it? Oh, who knows? No one else has made one at all? Wow. Yep, I agree. I Googled it. Yep. Yeah, it would look nice when you're done. It's going to be shiny, pretty. What'd you do with it? Oh, I got you. It's okay. There's no test. Nobody, no one will know it's missing except you.
That's right.
Well, you'll do better next time. That's all.
Sarah
Yep,
says
that's
she's
it.
trying to brainstorm and prep for her upcoming fair,
Ah, good.
craft fair, I should say.
Sell, sell, sell.
Candace is working on Sparkle the Unicorn.
Beautiful. Mainly just because I like unicorns.
Connie's working on DAC Peacock.
Ooh.
Oh my God, it's a Tammy.
Yep. She snuck in when you were away.
Yeah. And Audrey turns around and says, "You know what I'm doing? Diamond painting and watching cold case files."
That's right. That's funny.
Tribe says, "I have 3 canvases going simultaneously, 2 for Mermaids and Magic and 1 for the Chuckalong."
Nice. Now, Audrey is a very fast diamond painter. What's your secret, Audrey? Why are you so quick? Is it a concentration level? Is it an organizational thing? You got your tray in the most opportune, efficient place, or what? Oh yeah. Yeah, what's funny is Audrey and I worked a long time together, and I haven't seen her for maybe 5 years here pretty soon. And she's like, she sent me this thing about a diamond painting canvas, and I'm like, you diamond paint? Like, funny thing, we actually make diamond painting pens. But she's been diamond painting for a while. I never knew that. Yeah, 10 to 13. I haven't fully determined when it started, but so far I've got, I thought 10 for a long time. And I think that on Shay's Live with those two ladies, they were talking about doing it for 13 years, I think. I don't remember where I got that piece of information at, but yeah. I'm like, oh, 13. Wow. Didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah, I have career ADHD, I think. Oh, pretty rough, I'd imagine. You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Let's see. The patent for what we think of as diamond painting was filed in 2010 by a China-based company called Gangdong Dazu Yomeng
There you
Laser
go.
Technology Company Limited. Previously, a similar product existed in which plastic beads were placed on velvet to create an image.
Yeah. 14 years ago. There you go. Now we know. Now we know. 2010, that's when I started with Walmart. Yeah. Yep, 2010. Started my career with Walmart, August 23rd. Yep, she worked at Walmart too. Yep. She worked at Amazon as well. Yeah, when we moved to Oklahoma City and I quit Walmart, came over here to Amazon, and I only left Walmart because Amazon says, here's a pile of money. And I'm like, okay. So I ran and did that Amazon thing for a couple of years. And Carrie was working at Walmart here in Oklahoma City for a bit. And then she quit. So I'm going to go work for Amazon. So we weren't on the same shift, but we were in and out together almost. So she was just a worker bee down there in the outbound department. Had a good time. She was farting around. What's that, Tammy? Oh, yeah. Not really. Unless you're in management, Walmart's or Amazon's a rough place to work.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's not fun.
No, it's brutal. This is beautiful. It's just they got such a rate. You have to have certain performance and it's grueling. I mean, it's 10 hours of picking or stowing or moving carts around or whatever. It's just very manual labor. I mean, very. It burns a lot of people out. I was the guy that ran the shift. Let's see. What? No, it's rough. Yep.
Audrey says, I'm going to frame them and a lot of demand for them in Bella Vista to sell them.
Oh, there you go.
I have orders for diamond paintings with my photos.
Nice. Yeah, they want stuff hanging on the wall, don't they? And Bella Vista is a sort of a retirement village in Northwest Arkansas. You know, the shirt I'm wearing, Audrey, came from Bella Vista. There's that lady up there called Ozark Tie Dye and Crafts. She makes the best tie-dye shirts. she is. Find her on Facebook. Ozark Tie Dye and Craft. You need to get some, Tammy. Yeah, no kidding. There we go. She'd have a good time. Another gorgeous Shea by the Sea. Every one of them just so wild. So much action here on the end. Yep. Yeah, there's some of those too out there. So, Princess. So, here's what we've done for Brandy this evening so far. We got Halloween swirls. We got this one's called, what's this one called again? It is called Princess Peach. It's this came from Cocoon, this came from Builder, and we cast these two here. Valentine Vixen and Shea by the Sea. And we're supposed to, yeah, Halloween one's cool. We're supposed to do this Majesty Magic, but the end of the blank wasn't very good. It's going to be a small pen, so I got to find someone who wants a smaller pen, and we'll have to recast this. This is the one I'm talking about. There was a defect on this end where I can't leave it at 0.63 and still get a curve. So this is going to have to be a 0.55 pen, which I have more to turn down. And because this is 5 1/4, if I cut it off, it'll be way too short. And there's part of that defect right there. Yeah, it's going to be it's a very gorgeous pen when we're done. But this particular one here, it can't be a 0.63 because of the way the end was. In fact, there's still a little tiny chip right there. So yeah, this is 5 1/4, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. But that's hers tonight. Yeah, it is. There's a thing. There's 5. That's actually 5 inches long because I trimmed a 1/4 inch off trying to save it. It didn't work, so we have to recast it. So it is a 5 incher. It was a 5 1/4, but I trimmed it down trying to save it, and it didn't really work. You are correct. You are correct. On the money. On the money, honey. Yep. Oh, yeah. We'll get it reduced. Make it look good. And then we did, oh, this was the other one you missed, Tammy. It's Breakfast at Tiffany's, Tammy. And this is the one we cast the other day with that Tiffy blue color. Yeah, it's a great color. Oh my, we cast that the other day, and then cut up 5 blanks, put them online. They all sold in about an hour. It is gorgeous. Hey, was Sherry on tonight? Sherry Shivers?
She was at one point, I thought.
Yeah, I thought I saw her in the Tubes of You. Let's see. Yeah, she was on earlier. Asked questions. Sherry, if you're still here, because there are still 20 people over on the Tubes of You. This is your pen coming up. Hubby was being drilled into the ground with that job. You talking about Amazon, Sarah Ann?
No, Walmart.
Oh, Walmart. Yeah, I mean, if you have a crappy store manager, the whole store sucks.
That's what he worked at Walmart distribution.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that'll beat you to death.
He was there for like 7 years, unloading semis, and was fired over 1% point of production.
Yeah.
Apparently, everybody else was lying on their numbers, and he wasn't.
Well, a lot of that going on. Yeah, it is what it is. You can get hired 30 days later though. Take you right back. Nope, fair is not part of the equation in the world.
And don't forget the camera.
Yeah, we're getting there. Just getting a new Shea by the Sea shout. This Sherry Shivers, if she's still out there. Hope she is. Haven't seen her answer yet, so she may not be.
I haven't either. Sherry Shivers, what are you shivering over?
Sherry baby, Sherry. Yeah, she sings too.
Yeah, she said. Oh, by the way, speaking of which, she said she'll probably do Moon River for you.
So, September 2007, took Sherry up to Branson, Missouri. I've always wanted to see Andy Williams. He was there with Charo in the Andy Williams Theater. So after all those years of watching the Andy Williams show, I finally got to see Andy Williams in person singing. And the Charo was better than he.
And Tammy, I was talking about Lenore. She owes him another song.
It'll be one of our recordings.
It was a blessing in disguise. He has a much better job where he is actually appreciated.
Excellent. And by the way, that appreciation is 100% from the supervisor, not the company. Got a crappy supervisor, no place.
And Ann Middlestrad said that one is pretty. I'm assuming she's talking about the last one you had. Said I'd like to know the price of that one.
So Shea by the Sea, I think is $65. Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be on the website, leopardlw.com. I don't know. That one won't be for sale. I usually don't send defects out. But I think she's talking about Shea by the Sea. Maybe, I don't know. She'll speak up and let us know which one she was talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, Majesty Magic. I think that one was probably 60.
Now, I put the website up for the store if you want to go take a look at that.
And now, so for the short one, I generally don't send. And here's the problem. I'll show you what happened. What the problem with that Majesty Magic is. That short. In order to save this pen, there's a couple things have to happen. See, there's a little defect right here on the end. You can see the shine. I don't know if that was an air bubble. I'm not sure what caused that. But in order to get an end on here, like right now, I'm already at 0.6. So for me to go thinner on that, it's going to have to get thinner, which means I'm going to lose this end of any kind of substance, of course, because the end should look like this when it's a baseball bat. Well, it's 5 inches long, and the problem is I've now got to cut it back to about right here to get any appreciable baseball bat end on it. That's the problem. And then it's going to be like a 4-inch pen. It's a true flipper, that's for sure. That's what she said. But I'll let Carrie make the decision. We got to recast that blank anyway, so we got to make a bunch of moves. It's a pretty popular blank. Oh, we are. Probably do it this weekend. She's got a list of, I think there's 3. We got to do Valentine Vixen. We got to do Valentine Vixen, Shea by the Sea, Majesty Magic, more Breakfast at Tiffany's. So, yeah, we got a lot to do. That's that red one we made for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that red one.
Yeah, it's that one we just did. We just did that a couple pens ago.
Well, you know how it is when you get to be Tammy's age. You know.
What is she, like 28 or something?
But yet I remembered what pen it was.
You're entitled to forget them all. There's no requirement. All you have to do is rewind the video and boom, it'll tell you. Sizes. Let's see, 0.63 baseball, Shea by the Sea. Just about there. Yep. Understand.
Do I have to start all over again? Good night.
See you, Tammy. Have a good night. Sleep well.
See you tomorrow.
0.63, 0.6, just about. All righty, TSA. Have a good night, man. Thanks for swinging by.
All righty, TSA. Have a good one. Bye. Enjoy. Uh-huh. You still awake over there, Angie? I'm just making sure you've been awfully quiet. Uh-huh. Just checking. I can't ask Marion because Marion's bowling, so she has everything shut off. Pauline. Well, there you go. Pauline.
More pens. Just more pens. No. You're next.
Well, you weren't here at the beginning, were you? You weren't here at the start, were you, Tammy? I mean, Angie. So you missed the fact. You missed the fact that he's 200 pens in the hole. Yep. Roughly. I mean, you know.
That's people that want pens turned. Nice. Hey, I'm still excited for every single sale. Every single one. Boy. You know that ain't going to happen.
No.
You know that ain't going to happen.
I suggested having his son buff so that way there he wouldn't have to worry about spending all the time at the buffer, but that didn't work either.
Well, you need about three turners to feed the buffer. I would outsource it to China, but they keep taking that Chinese New Year thing off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's over now. But yeah, it's over, but it happens. Usually lasts about a week and a half, depending upon. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
Who
I
knows?
remember it's late January, early February. Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. I'll be busy for a while. Well, so this week I wasn't on. We were on Monday till I went to work tonight because I work overnight, and so I worked Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. So I was not live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And like I was saying at the beginning of the video, one of the things I was doing was reorganizing and cleaning the shop to train some more and building a shipping division. Well, probably late next week, I should say. Because it's getting out of hand. It's getting too big. Yep. Yeah, we have to get more organized so we don't drive ourselves crazy. Because Carrie was looking at all the stuff. I'm so overwhelmed. I'll help you get organized.
I just looked at the whip photos. Lindsay put up 3 blanks that she's got heading over to Leopard Leatherwork. She says, not that Tim needs any more work.
We'll get it done. We'll get it caught up.
All right, Candace, have yourself a wonderful night.
See you, Candace.
Maybe we'll
Take
see you
care.
tomorrow if you decide to come on in.
And quite frankly, this is my dream, truly. To produce things, work in the shop, make money, buy more tools, upgrade my skills, you know. Excellent. I don't want to show you my stack of black walnut over on the wall. Just dying for some live edge going on. I didn't tell you my story. Yep. When I retired in 2021, quit Amazon, said, okay, I'm just going to go home. I'm going to go make some sawdust. So I literally spent the whole summer. I think I bought about $10,000 worth of woodworking tools. You know, and it starts from the table saw, planer, joiner, drum sander, drill press, band saw, dust collection, you know, router table, CNC machine, the whole bit. It took me all summer to set it up. All squared away, everything tightened in, all that kind of stuff. And, got it all set up, and I stood there and looked at it. I go, now what am I going to do? I had no projects. I didn't know what to make or who to, and I want to sell it to somebody because I don't need to make a bunch of stuff and keep it. I want to sell it. Didn't know what to make. Didn't know where to go. So this company, while I was Twitch streaming, contacted me, the one I work for now. I said, hey, want to come work for us? I go, I'm retired. I'm going to work. And they kept throwing money and money and money. I'm like,
Stacy says, hello again, everyone. Finally back.
welcome back. And then we just literally stepped into this diamond painting. No idea. Insane. And time to finish. And by the way, I disbanded and sold all that equipment after I went back to work. After setting up that whole shop that whole summer, it's all gone. Well, mostly gone. 90% gone.
Just changed your mind, huh?
Well, I went to work. I'm like, okay, I'm going to go work now. And I was working like 60 hours a week. I go, I don't know how I'm going to squeeze any hobby in. So I'll just get rid of everything and buy it later if I need it.
And
what?
And can you mute your mic or turn down the TV? Okay.
Yay. Welcome
Now,
in.
what were you saying, Tim? I couldn't hear you.
I said I just sold everything off. When I went back to work, I just emptied the garage, sold all the tools, and gone.
Ah.
Set it all up. Didn't do it. Hardly did. I did a little thing with it, but nothing major. And then this diamond painting thing started at the end of 2023 or 22. and blew up during 23 and is blowing up harder in 24. I'm like, this is what I wanted to do. I want to make stuff and sell it and buy more tools. That's what I want to do. Well, I just love a hobby that pays, right? I mean, now I can increase my skills. I can offer more products. I can take care of the customers, because when I showed that knife on screen with the sheath I'm making, everybody's like, "Oh, Father's Day present. Oh, Christmas present. Oh, birthday present." I'm like, "Geez, is there really a demand for this?" So there is. And I'm not going to sell 1,000 of them, but I might sell 30 or 40 a year. That'd be cool. Yeah, absolutely. Why not? If somebody wants it, I'll make it. That's the best formula. Everybody needs stuff. Now you just got to find those people and make that stuff for them. Yes, ma'am. I Yep, like I said last night, while I was working, I redesigned the knife sheath, drew it out, made all the lines on it. Now this weekend I'm going to make another prototype and see how it fits. Yep. Hank. Oh, Clint. Her name is Doc Hole. Doc is his name. Yep, Doc. His name is Clinton, but he goes by Doc, D-O-C. Yep. Yes, ma'am. There you go. Yep, and I was there Sunday. We made that prototype, and I saw. Ah, it's all right. No, it's actually pretty human that if like my name right off the bat, right? If somebody said, "Who's that guy that makes the pens online?" You'd go, "Tim." And that's because you're here all the time saying my name, thinking my name, and all that kind of stuff, where you don't hear Doc's name very much and you don't think of him very much. So it's very human to go, "What was that guy's name again?" Yeah, superhuman. Catherine, you're more human than you think. I know you think you're below human, but I'm telling you, you're right up there, sister. You're human right with the rest
Lindsay,
of us.
Lindsay, that's what we're all trying to figure out. When the hell does he sleep?
I do sleep every night. Well, not much this week. This morning I went to bed at 6:30 and got up at 10 to take Miss Daisy to the doctor. And then this afternoon we were sitting there talking on the couch, and both of us fell asleep for about 2 hours. So we're getting some sleep. And I'm not superhuman. I mean, I'm literally. It looks like I'm working all the time, but I put a lot of hours in. But I enjoy my day job, which I work at night, which is weird, right? I enjoy that job a lot, and I love turning pens. I literally, if you guys weren't here, it's much more fun while you're here. But I could literally just sit here, listen to an audiobook, and turn all night. And that's because people are buying them. I'm like, okay, now I got to deliver for the customer, so I don't really have a choice. I got to get in here and produce. It's a lot more fun when you guys are here. I promise you.
A lot more fun, but a lot more productive if we weren't.
Probably about 10-15%, maybe more productive.
Well, that can mean a lot in time.
Yeah, you're right, but I think it's a worthwhile. I don't know if sacrifice is the right word, but it's a worthwhile trade off. Yeah, and you guys are here. You're enjoying it. So that's even better. So what the heck, you know? I mean, if you didn't enjoy it, you wouldn't be here for this many hours with me. So we're all having a good time. Can't go wrong, right? Except you guys are giving me the money. I'm not giving you the money. We do. Yep. And that takes some labor and materials, but it's fun. You know, why not, right?
Yep.
Hey, you're the customer. You're as important as the person that orders 50. You just don't make as much off you. That's all. So I'm not going to buy a lot of tools from Catherine, but we enjoy her company and she becomes part of the crowd. Yep. Yep. And I know you enjoy your pen. I know you appreciate it. You saw it turn. So all is good. You don't have to spend $1,000 with me for me to love you. Yeah. I mean, and that's the world. I mean, I made something that somebody gets to use. I made a tool. That's pretty wild. Okay, let me buff this up. Yeah, it's a great blank. Yep. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And that means even more. Means even more. So, and again, I think I told you that the rest of my life, besides my day job, which does bring me some joy, is my efforts are going to bring other people joy. My hypnosis brings joy because it clears out trauma from people. And my pens bring people joy because they enjoy, one, looking at them, two, using them, and three, sharing their experience with other people. So, you know, I can't think of a better world than that. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, joy. It's all about joy. There's enough crap going on in the world. We all need some joy. Everywhere. Woo, look at this one. Oh, man. Look at it. It's like a storm right in here and right in over here. Man alive. Man alive. Look at the pink in that one.
That
And
is
that
nice.
gold. Whew. That thing sparkles. Yes. Beautiful. That is beautiful. Every single one of these is, I know I say beautiful all the time, but every single one of these is just so stark. Yeah, it's the same but different. Here my camera here. Same but different. Yes, ma'am. It is wild. You're exactly right, Kat. It is wild. You don't need to care about anything. You just do what you do. You do you. That's what I tell everybody else in hypnosis, everything else. You do you. Find the authentic you and do it. Because the authentic you is 100% enough. Good. That is good. Yep. Until they're paying you, they don't matter. Mm-hmm. There you go. That's it. Don't mess. Don't mess with Catherine, man. I'm telling you, don't mess. I love it. There it is. He shrunk. That's it. So here's what we call that in the subconscious world. If what we teach people, and I don't want to get all maudlin about this, but what we teach people is to love themselves to the core, to know that they're good enough, to know that they belong, to know that they deserve what they get and can get what they want, and on top of that, that they feel safe or secure and don't have any rage, resentment, or anger against anybody. When you have that, you have what's called a solid inner game. When you have a solid inner game, you can then build a solid frame from which to operate. And I would say that Catherine has a solid frame. And if you don't fit inside her frame, you exit her world. Period. I'm afraid of you now. Absolutely. She knows what's right and what's wrong. And that's what having that solid inner frame is about. True that. Yep. So although Catherine may have a physical disability, I don't think her mental prowess is affected by that at all. I think she's got a solid inner game. She has built a solid frame from which to operate. I love that. I think somebody has their TV on or something. Somebody's got their TV on. Or something. Somebody's watching the video. Sounds like the principal painter. Maybe it's not. Okay, this is 0.60. That's right. I think your mom did all right. Yep. Yep. No, you get around, Catherine, that's for sure. Yep. If you couldn't find the right person, I recommend not getting married. Don't get married just to get married. Probably not everyone, but a lot of them. Yep, that's part of their deal. Yep, yep. It's in the culture. Yes, it's different to them, a little foreign. It reminds me of a meme I saw somewhere about a guy being pestered for 6 months. I'll get to when I have a chance. I forget how the meme goes. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
I'm the one that changes. We have a different kind of marriage. The not that it's like that. I do nearly 90%. I like cleaning bathrooms. Don't like doing laundry. She loves doing laundry. What's that? I love cleaning bathrooms. Because when I get done with your bathroom, I learned in the Navy, right? I had to clean the bathrooms in the Navy. And I had this one guy, he also loved cleaning the bathroom. Of course, we called it the head. And he says, here's how you clean the head. You seal it off so nobody can get in there but you. You make the hugest mess and then just clean up your mess.
Alicia Cardinals and Crafts says hi.
Hello.
Popped in to say hi. Huh?
I said, hello.
Yeah, she popped in to say hi, heading to bed, traveling tomorrow.
Oh, travel well, travel safe.
These pens are just beautiful.
Thank you. Yep, I do the dishes, cook. It's just what I like doing. I love cleaning. Not much of a decorator. No. When I was in the Navy, I worked on nuclear weapons. Not a whole lot of that going on in the civilian world.
No, not hardly.
Laying on the bed. I just made the bed. He's been in the closet.
Connie Griffith says hired.
When I wasn't running the division in the Navy, and eventually I became a first class and stuff like that and ran the division, but when I wasn't running the division, I begged them to assign me the head to clean. I will make this place, and I cleaned with a toothbrush and a buck knife.
Yeah, that's what I told him.
And I love to cook. Carrie will go, hey, I'm hungry. I'm like, oh, cool. What do you want me to make? There's nothing in there. Let's order that. I said, there's all kind of stuff in here because it's ingredients, right? So I go in there. 25 minutes later, I come out and I'll serve her a dinner. She goes, where'd this stuff come from? It's in the freezer, fridge, and counter, the pantry, stuff everywhere. But you got to make it. She goes, oh, this is good. Yeah. We were sitting on the couch today, and she says, I'm hungry. And I said, me too. What are you going to make? That was a joke, right? So I said, how about some chicken salad sandwiches? She goes, do we have any? I go, yeah, we do. Oh, I bet you Kevin ate it all. Kevin didn't eat it all. I made 4 little, what do you call those, Hawaiian rolls. We had some Hawaiian rolls, so I made 4 chicken salad sandwiches on Hawaiian rolls. Cool Ranch Doritos, and gave her a soda, and we had lunch.
Marion.
Somebody's got their TV on.
Yeah, Marion. I'm trying to get her attention now.
Oh, she's probably talking to the bowling people. Got unmuted and doesn't even know it. You can mute her, Lee.
Oh, she got it.
Oh, good. Because you can mute her. If somebody unmutes themselves, you can always just mute them physically. They don't do it meanly. They just realize.
No. She doesn't mean to do it. I just, Marion says, I like when Carl does the cooking.
There you go. I mean, I'm no Gordon Ramsay. Don't get me wrong. We ain't starving. That's it.
Well, that's like Lenore. Lenore will cook things, and I don't know how it's going to taste. If you don't like it, it's okay. And I'm like, you haven't made anything yet that I don't like.
If you don't like it, you ain't hungry enough, right, Lee?
Pretty much.
Yep.
Troy says, hello, everyone. I just got out of work.
Who was that?
Troy.
Hey, Troy. Welcome in, buddy. There you go.
Mary
Ooh,
says,
I
but
love
I
the
have to
peanut
do the
butter.
cleanup.
Sorry, Lee. What was that?
I said, Marion says, but I have to do the cleanup and the dishes.
I
And
don't mind.
Angie, you're
I actually
absolutely right. There's nothing wrong with peanut butter and jelly.
I love to this day. In fact, I had PBJ yesterday. Man, alive, I love that stuff. That's
Yep.
good too. Or jelly and butter.
Yep. And then
Because
there's,
it's
and then there's,
salty.
but
It's
then there's
salty,
always fluffernutter.
but I mean, it's salty and it's sweet. Well, so that's not an American thing, and a little bit of salt actually makes sweet things sweeter. Yep. Yeah, that's not an American thing. That's a European thing. Doesn't have to be borderline anything. It's just the way you like it.
Yep. Exactly,
That's
Mary, and fluffernutter.
Fluffernutters are awesome.
Yep. Fluffernutter is marshmallow cream and peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Well,
Yeah.
they haven't
Marshmallow cream.
right. It's marshmallow cream. There was a product. A lot of places don't have it, surprisingly enough, but there was a product called Fluff, and that's
Yep,
why they call
still
them
out there.
fluffernutter, because it's marshmallow cream, and you used to use it for sandwiches.
Walmart's got it. Kraft. Yep. Kraft has their own marshmallow cream as well. But any marshmallow, even great value marshmallow cream will work.
Yep.
What's that? Sometimes, yeah. It's all regional. Just like Iron Brew, only in Scotland. That's right. Yep. That's it. Danoon, Greenock, Gurrick, Firth of Clyde. Been up and down that Firth a number of times on a submarine. Yep. Yeah, Scotland's gorgeous. Yep. That is true. Well, you get used to it. You get used to it. It's like living in Utah. You know, when you first get to Utah, you see these giant Rocky Mountains and how gorgeous they are and stuff like that. And then you live there for a couple of years, you don't see them anymore. They're just there. Yep. Yeah. That's typical. You get used to seeing it there. It just, I mean, it's like here in Oklahoma. You see the flat land and you're impressed, and after a while, it's just flat. Just kidding. Yeah, we got a couple tornadoes now and again. I personally haven't seen one, but I hear about them. I mean, I see the videos, but I've not actually seen one in person. Yeah, I agree. That's much better, right? Oh, flatten everything. Yep, that's it. Oh, that's it. Yeah, I appreciate that. Cats, you know, they're spitting all over it, chewing all over it. But the prettiest thing, Catherine, I've seen in Scotland is the heather on the hill in August. The hills are just purple. Oh, yes. I don't remember when I was there. I went up to the Trossachs with my girlfriend's father one time. Beautiful mountain range. We visited a bunch of old castles and stuff like that. Hey, you know what? There's only one lake in Scotland. Do you know what its name is? No. Lake Catherine. Yep. Everything else is a loch. Loch. But there is one lake in Scotland. Yep. But there's one lake. One thing that's actually called lake. What's that? Uh-oh. That don't sound good. Oh, that's good. Oh no. My my goodness. Been a day. Set a timer on your phone. Uh-oh. She's going to be hungry. Right. Oh, my goodness. Might have got cut on a piece of metal or a sharp corner or something. Ah. Inside cat, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe she was sword fighting with the other cat. No, they were sword fighting. She got cut with a sword. Oh. Sounds like an allergy, and she was itching it by chewing on it. Right. Yep. Right. Yep. Yeah, it makes sense. She just doesn't need it right now.
All right, tribe, have a good one.
See
Sorry
you,
about that.
Michelle.
I keep forgetting, and I keep trying to engage the people in YouTube, and I keep forgetting. You know,
Wait, come on, man.
because they can't hear the conversation that's going on in Discord.
Oh, yeah. They just hear me half talking to myself.
Right, exactly. So that's.
I think they're probably all used to that by now.
Yeah, but still, it would be
Yeah.
nice to be interactive, which is why we do this whole thing.
Yeah. And then again, maybe they're just whipping and chatting and don't want to hear much. Might have true crime drama on like Audrey. Yep. Hey, Audrey, if you're still here and you haven't seen the South Park episode on murder porn, you've got to watch it and watch it with Daniel because you guys will laugh your feet off. I mean, it's just, oh my gosh, it's so funny. And anybody that watches murder porn, you'll feel it. Oh, this is interesting. Look at this is like that one that's got all those black and purple streaks through them.
Yeah, Audrey says, I do. So.
Yeah.
And Stacy says she's definitely whipping.
Yeah, good.
Who were you whipping? That's what I want to know.
Whip it. Whip it good. Yes. Yes. It
Ari
does.
says will do.
Yeah, it's funny. Oh man, it's funny. Let's see. Camera. I'm looking for camera. Get to the right browser, Tim. Here we go. Do. Yep. It's all right. I think 30% of the time I still need reminded. Yes, ma'am. Gotta take the bushings out. It's the buffing compound, and it's some type of grit in it, and I don't know what grit it is because when I come over here, and the whole purpose of this is to remove the scratches that go around the pen, and when I come over, it's super shiny from the polish over there, and then when I use the brown one, it sort of dulls that finish up a little bit, like it's removing the scratches. So I go around and around. I can see the reflection in it until the reflection gets a little sharper again. And then when I put it on the middle one here, I just keep going around and around till the light or the reflection on the edge of the pen is super, super sharp and clear. Then I know it's like really nice and buffed well.
Amelia and Marion are both listening to Tima and here.
Nice. Yes, yes. Super, super fine. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is. I think the white one is out around 24,000. Because it really finishes up the pen nicely. And this one here is probably around 8,000, I would guess. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We'll be here.
Okay, Angie.
See you around. Yes,
Have a
ma'am.
good one.
Bye-bye. Yep, this is the last pen for the night. So we've been on almost 4 hours. So it's time for me to sit down, relax, have something to eat, go to bed, get up tomorrow and do it again.
Yep. What time are you thinking tomorrow?
I don't know yet. Got to get up in the morning, get some more orders in the bucket, help carry out a little bit, and then feed ourselves breakfast and do all that kind of stuff. And then I got my podcast at 11:30, so I hope to go live before then. Have my podcast at 11:30 and come on back in the afternoon and take a break to back in the evening. You know how it goes.
Yeah. I do.
Throughout the whole day. I got lots to do, so it's not like I'm not going to be turning something. There we go. Very subtle. Shea by the Sea. Very subtle. Got some pink and gold in the ends and some, purple. Yeah, it's super, super cool. Yes, ma'am. And that is Kathy Kavanaugh's pen, just in case she watches. That'll be exciting. All right, everybody. Thank you very much again for being here, keeping me company.
Alrighty, my friend. I will see you tomorrow.
And I'm going to, so by Angie, Amelia, spilling the drills, all that good stuff. Marion, who else in there? Sarah
If
Ann.
you're working and lurking, feel free to put up a wave or something just to let us
Yeah.
know you're still here.
Good night, all. Going to run the brand, and we're out.